back in Tucson, Arizona at the Memorial Handball Championship. My name is Dave Vincent alongside David Fink as we get ready for the special semifinals between Killian Carroll from Ireland and Mondo Ortiz from Norwalk, California. And then after that, it's another great semifinal match. But before that all happens, a lot of people coming around, Dave, asking, what is the Memorial? What does that mean? I see a trophy on social network sites on your website. The Memorial just sort of like it just popped out of the blue. Let's go to Kara Mack, who is courtside. And Dave, I believe she's going to be able to answer this a little bit better than we are as we do a courtside presentation of the Memorial Trophy. Kara, what's going on?
Hey, Dave. Yes, we're down here on the court before the semifinals take off. I'm with Scott here. Talk a little bit about the tournament, the Memorial.
To start off, the Memorial was initially about one of our handball family members, Dennis Healy. We lost him this year to a cancer. We're a pretty tight group. When Dennis's passing came, we decided to do a memorial for him, and we set up a court at one of our league nights, and we gave everybody an opportunity to toss a ball on the court for Dennis for one last time. As we thought about it, we wanted to have a memorial tournament for Dennis, but the way things go here at Tucson, we sit around the round table, we play handball, we sit around, have a beer, and tell lies, solve world problems, and we realized that it's not just about Dennis and losing him. We lost a lot of people this year. We lost 5 members, and we've listed them on our trophy. You know, it's become kind of a thing that we really want to make everybody understand that as we play this game, we have guys that really touched us. There's 5 guys listed, Dennis, and these are Dennis's handballs that we all dedicated to him, and we thought it would be fitting that this trophy be part of our tournament, the Memorial. It's a memorial for everybody.
I know many can't see this trophy close up right now, but if you can talk about the balls inside of there and what they say.
Well, you know, everybody had a chance to play with Dennis. Dennis was kind of a curmudgeonly old New Yorker. You know, he had that attitude, but he had a heart as big as this building. So he touched people in a different way. You know, we all laugh at him. You know, we joke about the things Dennis said and did. You know, he always came in with a hat, straw hat, and he was a good guy. And, you know, when you lose somebody like that in your group, and, you know, there's a lot of different groups represented here at this tournament that have a Dennis in them that they lose. So that's where it started. It started with Dennis, but as we morphed into how we're going to put this trophy together, it was more than just Dennis. There's 4 other names on this trophy that we lost this year. There's a gentleman by the name of Mac. He was a highway patrol guy. He was really well liked, and he had what he called the handball discount. If he pulled you over and knew you were a handball player, you got a free ride, so to speak. There's another gentleman by the name of Al Cuevas, and for those that know Al, we have a tradition called the Cuevas tiebreaker. You can play a game or 2 games with Al and get your butt kicked, but there is always the Cuevas tiebreaker, the 3rd game. And more than likely, you're going to win the 3rd game, and that's known as the Cuevas tiebreaker. So you never go out a loser with Al. There's another gentleman by the name of Earl, and I can still see Earl sitting there on his bike. And he would sit there, wait for you to come off the court, and the first thing he'd do is shake your hand. It's part of the family. The last guy on the list is Harry Kessler. Harry was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. Harry would show up every week and play handball, even after his chemotherapy. So we got the nickname Chemo Sabi, and he loved it. So this is more than just about Dennis. It's about the family, the handball families that we lose every year. So every year when we have this tournament, it's going to be known as the Memorial.
You want these players playing in this year to know one thing who are here today listening to this. What do you want them to know?
Well, the bottom line is they're here to compete and have a good time playing, but they know that they're playing for the guys that came before them. So it's kind of an important thing.
Jeff, I'm going to pull you in here because we're talking not just about the trophies, but you have something else to show.
Well, we all knew all these guys very well, and like Scott was saying, the trophy was started with Dennis, and it morphed into this. Pete Jorgensen, one of our guys here, did the woodwork, beautiful work on the trophy. Scott built the pyramid. It was a nice effort by a lot of guys. It turned out to be a very beautiful trophy. One thing we all knew about Dennis, when he'd come in on a Saturday, he was always, most of the time, dressed to the nines. Nice hat. He always had the hats. Dennis was big on the hats. And that's one thing we always remember. He was always for the Yankees, even when they sucked a lot of times, but he was a diehard Yankee fan. So there's something I wanted to give away to a few people here and just give out in general for the crowd is some Dennis hats. So we got some hats here for some of the people here to wear, because this is what the hats that Dennis always used to wear. He'd come in with a different one every week. He had a great collection. So here's a little collectible for a few. Jesse, you want one? A few others? We'll pass them out here in a few minutes. Doug?
Thank you so much, you guys. Scott, thank you. Jeff, thank you. You can get a round of applause for them. Round of applause.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thanks for sharing, Dave. We'll toss it back to you.